Before we close out this camera sesh right here, does Charles not look like a total babe with his button-down shirt on? Oh my god.
What's up? What's up? It's an exciting day today because we actually are going to go look at this potential RV that we might get and renovate. Actually really excited. Better than falling in the pool, although I'm going to probably jump in it. You guys excited? It's going to be a fun project if we end up doing this. So I got to do this and hopefully it doesn't die, but we're going to go check out the RV right now. We're going to bring you along. I just switched the batteries. This new one apparently says 41%, so obviously something's going on with our batteries.
Before we close out this camera sesh right here, does Charles not look like a total babe with his button-down shirt on? Oh my god.
Hey.
And you know what tops it off is the wrist guard. I want to call it a wrist guard. I know it's not a wrist guard, it's a...
I did this dirt biking and did a sick jump and I messed up.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna go check this thing out now. So I gotta show you guys, we're driving obviously, and this is probably the greatest Wi-Fi connection I've ever seen in my entire life. Tom Hanksgiving. That's somebody's network. It's the greatest ever.
Out in the sun and it tried to butter rain and the hunky took the spider up the spider again.
So far, it just seems like it'd be a little bit of paint and stuff like that. Okay, the awning. Gotta check that. Yeah, no water,
Nothing yet.
no water damage yet. Here, actually, here, hold this. I gotta go upstairs. I gotta go up here.
No soft spots?
There's a couple of little things right here.
Bubbles?
Yeah.
Why don't we ask? We'll ask if there's any water damage.
The rest of the car. There's like a little bit of like bubbly stuff right there, but I'm not really sure what that could possibly be. This looks like a, I don't know, a filter or something. I'm a little afraid to go on top of it though. This also could be kind of stupid, but I don't know if that's normal. Kind of want to go touch all these other RVs and just to see. Climbing on this thing. Oh my god, this is the worst thing I could possibly have done. All right, I gotta put you down so I don't kill myself. Okay, so this is what I'm a little concerned about right now. See, I'm not really sure what that would be. It's pretty solid here. But then right here, obviously it's just a seam, so I'm just not sure. It seems like everything's pretty solid here. So what we do is we probably gut this guy out, make it a nice little storage area. I've actually been sending it off to our guy over at Lazy Days. It doesn't feel like anything soft or anything like that. Now we just gotta make sure the vents work. AC, oh my god, it's central air. That's nice. Like a lot of these little pieces, I mean, because we're gonna gut a lot of stuff and make it more our own. But it's a good sized back room. Wow, I'm actually really impressed. What do you think, baby girl? You chewing on Marley's collar? This is really exciting. So we just got done looking at it, and I think
I don't know, it's a really nice one.
it's
a little bigger than I wanted.
It's a little bit bigger, a couple feet, but there's a lot of potential to it. Things that I was looking at, I looked at other RVs. They moved the ladder. They didn't move it. The other RV company moved the ladder. So that makes more sense. But I'm going to send this to our guy at Lazy Days. He's going to scour all the videos and stuff like that. Maybe come with us next time. It's like buying a freaking house. What is that?
He's screaming at it.
He's screaming at the cow?
Hi, cow.
Boo.
So, I just keep thinking about like how Diesel would react.
Cow.
Hi. Say hi, cow.
What does cow say? Moo.
Everything's blue.
So we just got back from our RV travel thing, which by the way, I'm just gonna update you. We actually talked to our guy over at Lazy Days and he saw the videos and photos and it looks like we might have to pass on it because of those things that we thought may just have been just a situation actually might be water damage. We actually are looking into it and I think it's gonna cost us too much money to actually do that, and then the resale value of it would basically be upside down.
It was a really cool RV.
It was awesome. They were awesome, but I think we're gonna have to keep looking. Came home and I got this today, so I'm actually gonna show you guys. This we got made. This is a custom little thing for our, I guess, our flower bed, but this was for Marley. and I'm actually really excited. Obviously, I haven't seen it yet. So I know where I'm at.
You dropped your ducky. Hold on. Hey, Lex.
It's a rock and it has Marley's name in it. We can put that over there, and she has a little rock out there with us. And then she has her wildflowers too, so we're just gonna put that. 2020 sucks.
Oh, by the way, we're starting to put up the fence.
Who votes for ending 2020 and just giving 6 more months to 21?
I think you should put it like right in that special spot by the tree.
Really good.
Okay.
That's cool. I like it. That sucks. It still doesn't feel real. The form Mamar's gone. It would have been cool had you been able to have a little bit of soil in it. You could put the wildflowers on it, and that would have used that as a pot.
Yeah, that would have been really
That would have been kind of cool.
The flowers are blooming really nice. In between right here is where the wildflowers are, so hopefully. Maybe they're already, is that a little green sprout? That's a little green sprout!
No way, already?
Do you see it right there?
Yeah. It's so fast.
Gosh, it's hard to get it on here, but that little thing right there.
Saturday, off to RV number 2. Like I said, we discovered that there was some issues with the, actually, yeah, we did discuss it. Sorry, it's been a long day. Remy, don't chase everybody. We got a weapon and everything. Run, Zach, run. We're gonna go probably see a couple RVs today. I'm not really sure. We are really gonna try to find one that really has to speak out to us. And obviously, the main thing is water damage. That's what our friend Jay has told us. He said everything else is pretty much, you know, fixable. It's just when you get water damage, you get mold, and then it's a costly process. So the one we saw yesterday, unfortunately, turned out to have some water damage, despite the people being awesome. So I don't know what we're gonna do today. I don't know if we're gonna find some. Hopefully, it could be an adventure.
What we can do is...
Bedroom. There's the bathroom. Gotta keep looking. Remy, what do you think? So the idea is finding stuff like, this is obviously normal.
The air is great in here.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome. What we've learned is looking into different areas. Obviously this is normal because of the fact of the roof. Immediately going over there. Wow, this is really nice. Good thing right here that we're noticing is this guy has kept this thing completely up to date. Like all new plumbing. Just resealed everything before anything because it's been, you know, it's an outdoor thing. Oh my god, I really love this thing. It's huge though, that's the thing. As big as a tour bus. Suck it, we the gangs. Oh, I was like, what the heck is that? It's a giant cow butt. This is the outside. I think it's like a 34-foot one. This is like cheaper than the one we looked at yesterday too. So excited. It's beautiful. What do you think? Like what my dad says, when you find something and it just screams something for you, that's what you want. And there's oh my god, there's such good care of everything. This is the beautiful part, is that there's no soft spots on any of this right here. Literally as long as the tour bus. It's crazy, like I was telling my dad, he actually reminds me of my grandfather. All the way up here right now, I'm not seeing any issues. The only thing I can possibly see is it looks like where they kind of do stuff over here, but it kind of seems like that's something that's supposed to be like he seals it every single time because it's outside, so he takes really good care of everything. It doesn't look like I see anything I should be concerned about because this is solid right here. He said that when he seals it, it turns into like a rubber material. It's that stuff from infomercials that they do with the boat, and that's obviously the front. Yeah. Yeah. This is another one we were looking at. It's a lot smaller. It could be something that we could possibly do as well. I am head over heels in love with that other one. People just took good care of it. All the paperwork, it looked like one of those history book, you know, notebooks, you know, like the 3-ring binders. It was like that big of everything he does, like maintenance every year and stuff. I actually talked to our friend, the mechanic at Lazy Days. He was like, wow, that's actually very impressive. If you guys ever wanted to sell it, you guys wouldn't have a hard time selling it. And I think maintenance on it's not too bad. Insurance is pretty much the same as a Class C. Blah 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 blah. I don't know. This is fun. That one's gonna be hard to beat. There's water damage all over this. This is the kind of stuff you have to watch, otherwise you get mold and then you just pretty much junked yourself. I don't know, keep saying it. God, I'm an idiot. I keep doing the same thing with my hand.
Nice and roomy.
It's definitely very roomy. This is a slide, I think.
Yep, it is a slide.
That is a slide. Couches are pretty cool. What do you think, Rob? Seatbelt hooks for baby. This one would need a lot more work, that's for sure. This one would need a lot more work. Yeah, I think there might be water damage on there. Storage is massive. It's definitely a nice one. Tires are a little old, but it's still got a lot of traction in it, so that's a positive thing. Generator was brand new and it's currently at 99.9 hours, so almost just shy of 100 hours, which is crazy. Okay, so where we stand right now is that the first one, essentially the CTFxC tour bus, which is absolutely unbelievably pristine and beautiful, and the people were amazing. The only reason why they actually don't want, the wife doesn't actually want to get rid of it because she loves it so much, but they wanted to make it more of a permanent residence. They are actually kind of like selling their house and they want to be on the road constantly. So they're buying a 40-footer, which is insane to think. I can only imagine like little bits of feet, like such a difference when it comes to like RVs. That one I feel is just beautifully kept and there was no issues. We actually just went to that one we just showed you. And unfortunately, I mean, the person was amazingly nice. The few that we've seen, they're so nice, such nice people. But the problem is a lot of people don't realize that they have water damage, which is the number one thing, because you have to like seal the roof like every year in Florida especially. And a lot of people don't know that and they don't really take care of it, unaware of the situation. But those people, the first people, like the guy was a mechanic, he had a truck that was 215,000 miles, and it literally, I'm not even kidding when he told me that, it was a brand new looking truck. So he's one of those kind of guys where it's like he knows what he's doing, he takes pride. Like my dad, he's like my dad, we're like mechanics. Maintaining it, upgrading it, he did some upgrades, painted, did all that stuff. There'd only be little minor things that we would want to do. We'd probably paint the cabinets, take up the carpet and put flooring and stuff like that. And then the other thing we did, we talked to our friend at Lazy Days and he said a really good thing about that is that it's not too big, but it's not too big to where like parks, is that good, Naomi? It's to where like national parks won't allow it because that was a concern and things like that. And if insurance was different, and it's all the same. It's just the length. The length is something that we're just going back and forth on because, and the other thing that he said is like reselling this thing, so long as we keep up with the maintenance like they did, he said we had no problem reselling that thing again too, like versus like some of these ones that we've been seeing. If we bought it like under a lower price and we did renovations, chances are we would get it back for that price we bought it, you know what I mean? So we might be paying to use it kind of thing. So obviously we practiced the whole social distancing and fun stuff with that. They were really good about giving us our space and letting us go walk around and do that stuff.
Lots of greens and blueberries.
She looks like she has a goatee right now.
Oh, dropped our spoon.
Hey, can I see your goatee? Like, nope, my spoon's on the ground. At least she likes smoothies, sort of.
Yeah, we've got blueberries, a ton of spinach, raspberries, and a little bit of green yogurt.
She likes to make messes. That's what she likes to do.
Oh,
Oh, what happened? Oh no. Oh. Ugh.
What else can we get on top of your head?
Like stuffonmycat.com. Try the smoothie, bud. Mmm, delicious. So we're finally getting around to putting this thing back up before the storm comes. And I'm not kidding, a big gust of wind took the panda bear all the way over there. And thankfully, just like when I went into the water, the security cameras got it attacking Diesel. Don't believe me? This panda bear can just go to hell. It's ruined my day, and it ruined Diesel's day now. I think Diesel just pooped himself. And the thunder earlier made Zoe poop herself a little bit. Everyone's pooping themselves. I think Remy may have pooped herself at one point. Hey, Sunday, guess what? day 3 of essentially finding a new house, mobile home, I guess you said, house on wheels. I pretty much spent the entire weekend looking and doing our research as well as cleaning the house. Very eventful.
Social distancing while looking at RVs is really interesting.
Yeah, because you have to wear a mask and all that fun stuff, and you have to stay far away and all that fun stuff.
Well, no, I think people are, well, some, not all, are really stepping up the cleanliness.
Oh, that's a huge thing.
Not everyone.
Oh yeah, we've seen some where we're like, oh, okay, we need to take a bath and sanitizer. We're gonna be pulling the trigger, I think, very, very soon, and we're so excited. That means more CTFxC road trips, or trippy travels, so what do you want to call it?
And it's really cool. We have 2 really good, well, the Jergies are like some of our greatest friends, and they're amazing, and they're gonna help us with a lot. Actually, the Wander family as well, we've been communicating with them as well. They're doing an RV renovation, so we've got like 2 good teams of people by our side that with this potential renovation, it's going to make it a lot more smooth for us.
Yeah, and it's going to be a lot.
Check them out, by the way.
Yeah, check them out. Wander family and Jergies. They're amazing people, and they're already willing to help us with a lot of stuff, because we all know I can do things, but it takes a couple turns. Allie is good at like that the first time.
No, that's not true. I think this will be different for us because blood, sweat, and tears are going into it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and the beautiful thing about this whole project is that we won't be isolated to just one trippy travel. We have to come up with a name. Like one, I actually like that though. One trip a year. We can do multiple trips. So that's kind of the whole premise of this, because renting, we kind of thought about it and we were like, renting just seems like a very now it's like once you are looking to buy something, you see it on the road all the time. It happens with cars all the time.
Yeah,
I never noticed a Subaru until we were looking at Subarus, and I see them all the time.
Yeah,
I just saw 2 RVs. I'm babbling, so we're just gonna go do this now. The one we were looking at actually is about this size right here. These were also ones we were looking at. The ones we were looking at that were the Class C's were just as expensive, if not more, than the Class A. And the Class A that we actually are probably gonna get is in way better condition. I think I've said he's like my father. He was like my dad. We're so meticulous on keeping paperwork and keeping up with everything. And I feel like he polished the spark plugs. It was like that clean. So we're gonna look at this, and then I think we're gonna make an offer. It's exciting. I get goosebumps thinking about it. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna do a lot of trips on this one. This isn't gonna be like a once a year kind of thing. This is gonna be we gotta come up with a name. I like trippy travels, but something like, we gotta think of something to call it, and then we gotta think of something to put on it, like a decal. I think we should just do a giant decal of me going like that. So this is actually an idea that we kind of want to do too. Is like put a cool little, this is like the stickers, which is kind of crazy. There's so many things that we want to do that other one, but I don't understand a fireplace. That seems kind of strange. I kind of hid from Allie. She has no idea where I'm at. No, it's because she has Remy. I'm not gonna do it. If Remy was not there, I would totally do it. Just kind of getting ideas in this one. Mother of, holy crap, this is insane. It's a double slide. That's why it's so big, Al. It's a double slide.
It's huge, I know.
This is ridiculous. If you guys were to guess how much this one would cost, this one's like almost $250,000. Insane. Insane. I don't like the floor being this wide. I'd want to do smaller ones, like half that. I do like this situation. All right, so this is a new Tiffin. Tiffins are amazing. It's the last one we did. If you were to guess, Allie, let's play again. If you were to guess this particular one, how much it would cost? $465,000. No, $250,000. No big deal.
Wasn't that? I thought it was more, so I'm actually kind of blown away.
Definitely by no means affordable.
Well, it is. I mean, for the right person, it is.
For the right
especially
person,
if
I guess.
This is your home.
Rem dog.
She's passed out.
She is passed out. This is pretty much the style of color we're looking for, and wood paneling and everything. We want to do like the white. We just think it's so clean. And then we got to make sure seatbelts are in there and beds and all that stuff. Well, obviously we're not going to get these like $500,000 ones. We're stealing ideas. So it has been a long, okay, I gotta be quiet. Remy's finally sleeping. It's been a long weekend of looking for our new house on wheels.
So we've actually been like looking for months and months and months. I would almost say like a year that we've been looking into potentially like getting an RV. We've jam-packed a lot into it. Like you think about it, it's like a home on wheels, so you have to really put that time, that dedication into making sure it's exactly what you want, or something that you can make into what you want. So
exactly.
It was fun though.
I actually learned a lot how to hopefully you guys learned a lot too, just by watching the videos. But we will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be a crazy day. Not really quite sure what's gonna end up happening, so don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Don't forget to like. Start thinking of some names for an RV if we end up getting it. We gotta think of some names and some sort of like titles or whatever we wanna call like a channel or something like that, or a segment. Allie has an idea, but I wanna hear what you guys think too. So tell us in the comments. We will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.